Hey everybody, welcome to Post to Post. It's Neil here, coming at you with another concept video, but this time not NHL concepts, not jersey concepts, but we do have some sports concepts. These are MLB teams to NFL helmets. I don't think that's ever been done on the channel before, maybe in general, but this is the template you can get at sportstemplates.net. I'm not sure if it's one of the free ones, but there are free ones on there. I know there's a hockey goalie mask free one on there, and there are a couple of others as well. So if you want to zip on over there and check it out, make sure you grab one of the free ones, and feel free to come up with designs exactly like this and send them in. You can also use code POST2POST. That'll get yourself 10% off any template on the site, so please use that. Our most popular one that we look at is jerseys, but there are 70 plus other templates on there. So have a look around and have some fun. So today we're looking at MLB to NFL helmets by TechMat. There are 30 to look at. I'm not sure what to expect. I've not seen these before. Let's jump in and let's find out together. Let's go. Ooh, okay, so starting off with the Arizona Diamondbacks, I'm going to be unfamiliar with the process because we do so much NHL talk, and I know the abbreviations, I know the order and stuff. It's repetitive, we do it every week. But MLB, I'm not super familiar, so I'm not going to actually know what team comes next. But Arizona Diamondbacks, we are starting off, and I love that pattern, that Diamondback pattern right across there, right on top there. That's awesome. You can hard to see from this angle of the template, but that looks great. Yeah, I mean, you get the logo on there on the side. That looks good. You got the other logo on the back. I wish we could see more of that pattern, I guess, but I mean, for the template's sake, it would be nice to see on this side. But you can, some of these templates actually come in multiple different angles, which is pretty neat, actually. But yeah, let's move on. Atlanta Braves. Pretty simplistic. I mean, that's kind of the thing about NFL helmets and football helmets in general. They're not as lively and personable as, you know, goalie helmets in the NHL or something. They're not all custom and flashy and unique and stuff. They're generally pretty generic on purpose because the uniforms are very generic in the NFL. You don't see city-themed or retro-themed ones like you do in the NHL. And you do, but not at the same level. Football fans just don't really care that much about uniforms and jerseys and stuff. So typically the helmets are right in line with that. But it's always interesting to see some flashy ones in these concepts when people do them. But this one's pretty generic. I mean, the logo's just on the side. It's exactly what I would expect, basically. The Orioles. What is up with all the stickers on the background? And by sticker, I mean one of their logos. I love the colors of the Orioles. The black and the orange always look good together. Very classic MLB logo. It doesn't look that weird on an NFL helmet like it should, but it really doesn't. Moving on, the Boston Red Sox. This is probably exactly what I would expect from this crossover. Just slap the logo on the side there, and it looks pretty good. Good colorization on the mask to match the exterior of the logo. Next, the Chicago Cubs. I like that little addition in the background and the logo there. A white helmet is going to look good because it contrasts nicely with the red, with the blue. This one's nice. Next up, Chicago White Sox. I'm hoping we get into ones that are at least a couple of really intricate ones. That's, fingers crossed for that. It's okay. I mean, yeah, this would match. Every time I look at these, I envision what the uniform would look like as well. So I envision a jersey or whatever to look exactly like this or colorized like this. So it would match very well. But yeah, let's move on. The Cincinnati Reds, pretty generic again. I mean, I can't really say a lot about this. I'm looking for the interesting ones. Cleveland Guardians. I'm still not used to that name. It's so weird. And that logo is okay. Like, it's just okay. You can see a bit of kind of repetitive logo on the top there as well. Here we go. Okay, Colorado Rockies. We've got a black-based helmet. You've got the Colorado CR on there. You've got a baseball in there. And then you've got that beautiful purple kind of mountainous background logo. That looks awesome. This is one of the best ones so far. Not my favorite in general because I think the R kind of blends in a little bit too much with the background there, but it's decent. Boom. I love the eyes on the front of a helmet. I love the pattern. This is awesome. This is definitely my favorite so far. I like this one. Wow, the Houston Astros. This is awesome. Okay, this is my new favorite. As someone who loves space and is named after an astronaut, Neil Armstrong, I adore this. This is amazing. It looks exactly... Okay, so let's walk back. It doesn't look exactly. It looks like a astronaut helmet or something, and that is incredible. It's got the details. You can see part of the mask like starting up above. It's got the screw, the rivets, the fake screws and stuff in there. Man, this is cool, and it plays right in with the thematic of the Astros as well. So yeah, this is really awesome. I know it's not going to be anyone else's favorite, but it's definitely mine so far. Kansas City Royals. Nice to see the crown in there. Complements nicely with the blue. So does the KC. The Los Angeles Angels. You can see the giant halo above there. That's pretty neat. The wings also coming off of kind of the face of the mask on the side there. That looks really good. The LA Dodgers. Well, I think this is actually better than I was expecting, because I was just expecting the LA on a horizontal plane just slapped on the side of the blue, but we've got a bit of action in there as well. So I do like that. Yeah, that's good. Ooh, the Marlins with an entire scene here, a black base helmet with some actual scenage. That's not a word, but it should be. There's a scene down below. It is a wave curling and about to crash. It looks kind of out of place, but it's kind of amazing as well. I would like to see, it's too disconnected from the rest of the helmet. I would have liked to see maybe that continue up into the black somehow, even some kind of gradient. I think the transition's maybe a little bit too harsh. It also falls behind the Miami as well, so I'm worried about the separation there, but this is really cool. Next, the Brewers. Yeah, it's just pretty decent. Great color combination of blue and the yellow. It's hard to make a bad Brewers anything, really. Any team that uses blue and yellow, man, that's good stuff. The Twins, pretty generic, kind of like some of the other ones. Not a lot to say about this one. It looks okay. The New York Mets, this one's awesome. You get the skyline in the background there. That is amazing. Although, some of the buildings look questionable. The tallest one to the left looks like either two things. Not the Sears Tower or the Willis Tower, whatever they call it in Chicago. Just the top of it looks like that. But it looks like the Burj Khalifa. Yeah, this is the tallest building in the world. It's in Dubai. Kind of looks like that, which is not in New York. Now, I've not been to New York City in almost a decade, unfortunately. So I'm not sure what's happening for new buildings down there, but I don't recognize that. I don't know. It's cool. I like this helmet. I don't know why I'm off on a tangent here, but this is an amazing helmet. I love the contrast. Nice silhouette of the skyline in black. Got the blue for the sky in the background. And then the orange does really kind of pop on the blue and on the black. So this is a nice one. Ooh, okay. This is a cool crossover. This is one of the coolest crossovers so far, because you'd have to imagine what the uniform would look like, and it would kind of replicate this. It's busy, but this is exactly what you would kind of expect from the Yankees, that kind of classic striped look. And to see it replicated here on the helmet, I mean, it looks a little silly, but yeah, it looks appropriate. Moving on, the Oakland Athletics. Nice colors. I think I've really come to appreciate yellow and green together with some white. It was never a color combination that I really liked that much, but I would say in the last 3 or 4 years I've kind of opened up to it, so it's good stuff. Moving on, the Philadelphia Phillies. It's weird to see the field on the helmet that does not match the field that this would hypothetically be played on. But anyway, it's nice. Okay, this is neat. Pittsburgh Pirates. You've got a character on there, and as kind of ridiculous as that might be for an actual NFL helmet, it does look kind of good. It's a little cartoony, but it does look kind of good. There's also a huge baseball element on here with the bat, but it's all right. It's all right. Next, the Padres. So again, it looks like we've got some repeating patterns in the back of the helmet. I'm not super familiar with the NFL and how their helmets are stylized in general, so I don't know if that is a typical thing that teams do, to put repeating logos and stuff in the back of the helmet. If that is a thing, please let me know down below in the comment section. But as an uneducated viewer, I sit here and wonder why. It seems odd. So I feel like it's a thing I just don't know about. Next, the Seattle Mariners. Wow, I'm some Mariners. That is an awesome gradient. Phenomenal. It's really good. Because it kind of mimics the scene as well. Like if you think of the theme of the Mariners, it's exactly what fits in with their brand. And it looks good at the same time. This is definitely my top 3. I don't think it's going to beat out the Astros one for me to pick a favorite at the end, but I really, really like it. It might be number 2. Next, the San Francisco Giants. Yeah, this is what I like. I like to see the scenes and stuff in here. That's the Golden Gate Bridge. I was on that about a month ago, and I mean, this is awesome. Like, if you don't look directly at the bridge, and if you look just above the S or somewhere else, it kind of looks like a spider web a little bit, or an inverse spider web because they're white. But you understand what I mean. You can almost not make it out if you look away and you just see it in your peripheral vision. But if you look right at it, it looks good. The S and the F look good on there. The colors are great. This is cool. The St. Louis Cardinals. Again, kind of one of those generic ones. You've got 2 logos happening here. And I would say that's probably not the decision that I would have made, because it just muddies up the entire thing. The actual cardinal itself is the same color as the letters in the background, so it's just over top of one another. Not for me. The Tampa Bay Rays, the colors amazing. The Rays definitely have some awesome colors, dark blue and a light blue, and the white looks so good together. And the logo looks good on there as well, plus that you got that Ray on there. The Texas Rangers. Now, shout out to the Rangers for their most recent accomplishment, as many of you sports fans know. This is a cool helmet. You can kind of see that logo in the background just kind of blown up, and then the colors replicated through certain parts of the helmet. So this is pretty neat, actually. I'd say this is in the top 5 so far. This is good. Toronto Blue Jays. So this is technically my favorite team. As a Canadian, I would have to cheer for the Toronto Blue Jays if they hypothetically played in the NFL. And this is great. I think, again, minus the repeating logos in the back, it's neat, but I just don't really understand it. It also kind of looks like a bunch of hearts because it's kind of small. So I'm not sure, but I love the side of this mask. It looks really good. The Washington Nationals. That logo colorized like that, that big on the side looks amazing. The rest is pretty generic, but yeah, it looks good. That was the last one. Okay, so I'm going to stick with my guns here, and I'm going to bring up the Astros helmet, just like admittedly biased, but that is going to be my favorite. I can't not choose this one to be my favorite. It just has to be. Unbiasedly and objectively, I think the Mariners one is going to be my favorite. That gradient just looks so good on there. The logo pops off the blue in the bottom. It pops off the teal or the green up top. Looks awesome. So this is always an interesting exercise to go through, because it's great to look at NHL jerseys, and we do that every Friday. If you're not subscribed, I would love to have you on board. But I have a whole list. I could probably let you know how many there are of like non-NHL jersey things that we need to go through. So I would say there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11-ish maybe videos like this that are not hockey related, or if they are hockey related, it's like NHL teams as baseball jerseys or uniforms or whatever. So the crossover is cool. It's difficult to pull off. I appreciate TechMatt's effort here, but I always like seeing this. So if you want to expand your creativity and just try something a little bit different, man, go get one of those free templates. You don't have to buy anything. There's other free templates online as well. Go pick one up and just play around with your creativity. I've seen amazing things from the community, and I really appreciate all the effort that you guys put in. If you're interested in submitting something to the channel, there's a link down below in the description that takes you to a video on how to do that step by step. So I'd love to see your work. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know down below in the comment section what was your favorite from this video. Hope you guys have a great night. Subscribe if you're new. Hit the like button if you did enjoy this video. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow for a jersey concept video. Adios.